One of the many charms of Adventure Time was how the show got more philosophical and introspective as it went on. In Season 1 and most of Season 2, the show was episodic, but when you get to Season 4, the show has more of a narrative to tell, and the episodes get more layers as time goes on. As the show settles into what it would eventually become, you get episodes like The Comet and Hall of Egress, and my focus for today is The Comet. While this episode has many themes, the main one I want to focus on is the meaning of existence. In this episode, Finn faces 3 versions of himself. The Comet is what Finn once was in a past life. That Comet discusses what Finn currently is, and then offers him a new mode of existence on a higher plane. The Comet represents his past, it breaks down his present, and it offers him a new possibility for his future. During his conversation with the Comet, Finn comes face to face with mortality and what it means to truly live. What the Catalyst Comet shows Finn are the tethers of mortality. Attachment to people, desires for things that people enjoy, and emotions all throughout that spectrum. And the Comet offers Finn freedom from all these things, good and bad, or to keep going on as he is. It essentially asks Finn if he's willing to abandon what he currently is to become something else. To abandon all tethers and become what is essentially an objective being only capable of seeing what is and what will be. And he rejects the offer. In his 16 or 17 years of life, he's built up connections that he doesn't want to abandon that easily. What I loved about this exchange is that neither side that the Comet offered was presented in a more favorable light. The Catalyst Comet laid out the options, and it was left up to Finn if he wanted to go or not. No bias either way for the explanation. And with Finn choosing to live on as Finn, he accepts the good and the bad, the pain and the pleasures that come with mortality. Being able to form bonds, play video games, and eat ice cream waffles are the goods that come with mortality. But you're also gonna have to deal with heartbreak, fragile emotions, and dealing with bad people throughout your life. But all of that is part of being human. And those goods and bads tethered him into this meat reality that he doesn't want to willingly abandon. Meanwhile, we have General Deadbeat over here who is more than ready to dip out on his current existence. Unlike Finn, who always faced his problems head on, Martin was used to running away from all of his problems. Martin was disconnected from everyone he's ever met, which made abandoning who he currently is to become someone or something else easy, seeing the opportunity and cutting all ties to who he is right in front of his own son. Martin never crossed a bridge that he didn't burn, which leads to his final conversation with Finn, where he says, "When you burn enough bridges, the only direction you can move in is forward," which, while being a bar, also shows why he's so ready to dip out on everything. He's not attached to anything, not even his own son. Part of it may be because of that head injury he suffered from, but at the same time, at the end of the day, this is who Martin is. And it's shown to some extent, maybe not to this extent, but this has always been who he is. There's way more in this episode that I want to talk about, and I'll get to it in time once I have improved on articulating my thoughts on narratives without taking an hour to do so. Which should hopefully be in the next few months. I'm still getting used to this. And I'll definitely revisit this later on once I learn to expound on my thoughts better. Just be patient with me for now. And going forward, I want to make my videos a bit longer so I can put a bit more substance into them. So look forward to that. With that said, thank you for watching, and I'll catch you in the next video.